Okay, let's talk about something you've probably heard 1,000 times. The idea that we only use 10% of our brains. It pops up everywhere. In movies, self-help books, and even in casual conversation. But is there any truth to it? Or is it just one of those myths that refuses to die? Alright, so where did this idea even come from? Some people say it traces back to early neuroscientists misunderstanding how the brain works, or maybe a misquote from Albert Einstein. Either way, it somehow became a catchy factoid. But here's the thing. If you look at what actual neuroscientists say, the 10% brain claim just doesn't hold up. Imagine this. Our brains are only about 2% of our body weight, but use around 20% of our energy. That's a lot of power for something supposedly running at just 10%. And brain scans, like MRIs and PET scans, show activity pretty much everywhere, even when I'm just daydreaming or watching cat videos. Different parts light up for different tasks, but almost all areas are active at some point during the day. Now here's something cool. If I only use 10% of my brain, what's the other 90% doing? Just chilling? From what science tells us, not really. Every part of the brain has a job. Some areas help me see, some help me move, others let me remember where I left my keys. Even while I'm asleep, my brain's busy processing memories and keeping my body running smoothly. Let's get practical. Brain injuries are a tragic but clear example. If someone damages even a small region of their brain, there can be serious consequences. That wouldn't happen if huge chunks were just sitting there unused. So why does the myth stick around? Maybe because it's kind of inspiring. It makes me feel like there's some hidden superpower waiting to be unlocked. But the truth is, I'm already using pretty much all of my brain, just not all at once. Here's the bottom line. The 10% brain myth is just that, a myth. I use every part of my brain, and so do you. But that doesn't mean I can't keep learning or pushing myself to think in new ways. The real magic isn't in unlocking some unused chunk of gray matter. It's in making the most of the amazing brain I already have. So next time someone tells you we only use 10% of our brains, you'll know better. And hey, maybe you'll help set the record straight.